Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be block 5 in the 12 blocks of Christmas quilt along. So for that, it's going to be nothing but really half square triangles. So I picked 2 fabrics. I've already done the majority of mine because, well, they're half square triangles. I only have to show you once. So I have 8 squares of each fabric that are 5.5-inch squares. So to do the half square triangles, just like always, we're going to lay this down. I'm going to use this side. I'm going to use my 1/4-inch line there. And with my friction pen, I will draw a line down, flip it around, do the other one, the other side. I did create a Facebook group. It is called 12 Blocks of Christmas. If y'all are interested and would like to show me yours, you can look that up. Okay, so we're going to lay them face down. Not face down. We're going to lay them face right sides together. I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to lay them right sides together. Faces together, I guess. I don't know. I don't use that term a lot. I don't know why I started. I'll pin them and then I'm going to sew down both those and I'll be right back. All right, so I've done that. I'll take my pins out. We're going to cut it apart, corner to corner. Slice it apart. Grab my pressing mat. We're going to iron this open to the red. Is what I did all the other ones. And then we are going to trim them down to 5 inches. So we're going to take this and just like always, we're going to lay it as close to that edge as possible with our diagonal line lined up. Spin it around. Now we're going to line up the 5-inch corner, the 2 sides and the diagonal, and if you line up 2 of them, the rest should fall right into place. We'll do that one more time. Line up the diagonal as close to the edge as I can get it. Flip that around. Now we're going to line up the 5, the sides and the diagonal. Just like that. Put those in my scrap block. So now this is going to be made up of, let me try to explain this. Well, let me find, there they are. So the big block is going to be made up of 4 little blocks. So we're going to make 4 of these and they're all going to be laid out the exact same way. So you want your top 2 to go together with the same block one there. Then this one will also be the same block there. This one, however, is going to be completely different. So that's how it's going to look. And all 4 of these, you're going to make 4 of this block right here, and they're all going to look just like this. So now I'm going to sew these 2 together and these 2 together. And since I did them both to the red, these are going to line right up. Let me pin it here. This one, however, is not going to line up, but I actually, when I did mine, I didn't worry about that. I just lined it up and I didn't worry about folding one the other way. If that worries you, go ahead and iron one the opposite way. So I'm going to sew these up and I will be right back. Okay, I've done that. Now, this part, let me tell you, oh, sorry, I shook the camera. Pay attention on this part. My seam ripper and I got very acquainted. I sewed 4. Yeah, I did sew it together wrong 4 times because I fixed it once, except for I didn't really fix it. I don't know what I was doing, but it came out wrong again. So again, it's going to lay with that up there. We're going to redo that one, but it's going to lay with that up there, and then you're going to want to make sure these 2 are the same. and they make that V, because I sewed them like this 4 times. I'm so sorry. That probably got loud. I got close to the camera, but I did it 4 times. Do not do that. It goes like this. So then we're going to fold it down, and I did that a lot too on that one. Don't be afraid to re-iron your seams, or don't even worry about it if you don't want to redo it. It should line up anyway. So we're going to line this up at the bottom, at the seam, and then at the beginning. And we're going to sew that up, and I'll be right back then to show you how they all look. Okay, this is probably going to be a quick video because a lot of the work is the half square triangles. But I didn't want to waste your time showing you all this. So I have 4. So if you want to check yourself at any point, these should come out to 9.5. This right here should be 9.5 inches. So now we're going to lay them out. Let me move that iron a little bit. And now we're going to have this one's good. This one's here. So your next one is going to be, let me move that down a little. Your next one's going to be the opposite one. And then this is going to be hourglass. And then the bottom ones are going to be the same way. I have my white one there, so my snowflake is going to be next, and then the middle ones will be an hourglass. And then here also, I don't know if you can see that low. Sorry about the space on these big blocks. It's going to be, so you're going to have, as mine, I'm going to have a snowflake and a reindeer on every edge, and all my middle ones are going to be hourglasses. There, I mean, not there, there. And then the middle actually is like it was kind of like the whirlwind one. So anyways, now we're just going to fold this over, and I'm going to pin these. Where's my pins? Should line right up. And one in the beginning. Those should line right up also. Nest, rather. Lay that to the side, and then we'll do the same here. Just fold it over, and we're gonna get the corner, the middle, and then the beginning. So I'm going to sew those up, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, let's iron these open and make sure we get them laid out properly. Well, maybe iron it right first. Oh, that one didn't line up very well, but I don't care. You know what I say. Doesn't really matter. So there it is. Now again, you want to make sure you have one of each on the edges. And if you do that, they're automatically going to be, whatever you call it, windmill, or the windmill in the middle and the hourglasses on the sides. So we're just going to fold it down. I iron them both the right way, or the wrong way, the same way, all over the place. So I'm just going to re-iron this one. See how it came open there? Whatever. So we're going to pin it. We're going to pin it here. Those go the same way too, but again, whatever. This one will line up perfectly. And if it lines up, it should line the others up. So then here, and the edge. I'm going to sew it together, and then I'll be back to show you exactly what it looks like. Okay, I think I like this one. It was a lot, to tell you the truth, making all those half square triangles. I don't know that I would make a whole blanket out of this pattern, but one block's not so bad. Okay, so there you have it. This one is called Peace and Plenty. I realized I didn't say that in the beginning. I'm so sorry. This one is called Peace and Plenty. I like it. I think it's going to be very fitting on my blanket. So now, again, I'll cut the batting to 18.5, just like the block. And I will cut the backing to 20 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back then. Okay, so these are going to be white on the back. So I'm going to line it up there as best I can in the middle. I'm not too particular about it. I just try to line it up in the middle. I will trim the batting down a little once I've quilted it, because see how it's a little extra here, but it doesn't bother me. I'll trim it down a little after the fact. So again, I won't have to use the tape on this, because I'll just this line here, and then these two. And actually, I ran out of white thread, so I'm not going to quilt this one in the video, but rest assured, it will be quilted, and that's what, it'll look just like the rest. So, I do apologize, but I am not going to do it in the video, because I don't want to run to the store and get thread right now. But, you know, it is going to look, again, just like all the others. Went ahead and trimmed some of that off to make sure I had enough of the backing down there, because I want it to be pretty much even. So there you have it. It is called Peace and Plenty. It takes 2 fabrics, 8 5.5-inch squares of each, and it makes an 18.5-inch block. So I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you make it and love it. I hope you join that Facebook group, and I hope you show me all your blocks. I would love to see them. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.